Ndị Igbo ekene m unu. Asị m ka nke echikwelu ya zelu. Anyị si ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Mmiri atara m azụ anwụra. Asị ọ dịrị mma na eke, dịrị mma n'orie, fọzara mma n'afọ, fọzara mma na nkwọ, ụzọ ahịa anọ nke ndị Igbo ji biri. Asị na ya dịra n'Igbo na mma o. Ise, ise, ise. Dịka o si dị ka agbapụ na ya ọsọ igosi na ya bụ ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa. Na tupu anyị aga n'igosi na ya bụ ife, ọ bụla nke a bụ ụbọchị izu gị. Ị na-ejete afọ chanel anya n'igbe akwụkwọ ka baro ka like and subscribe ọ tinyekwa kọmentị share ekwe ya tụsa ya bụ ozi ka ụmụnne anyị dị n'ebe dị iche iche wee nụ ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo a. Dịka o si dị ihe wetara unu tata bụ nnukwu ọpdeti dị oke mkpa. Mma nchọ ka onye ọbụla misie ya, mma nchọ ka ị ga-ya bụ ife, ị ga-esi ya bụ ife wetara unu pasta maka ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya and were ndị Igbo na-azọ. Drop your own comment.
Do Simon Ekpa the way they can handle Simon Ekpa. Pastor, how can you react to this?
Point of correction. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are watching us from. I remember humble self evangelist Benjamin Johnson is the only Biafran evangelist that speaks the truth and nothing but the truth. And I am happy the way CDS Musa is coming out smoking. Congratulations, CDS. God bless you. Kudos to you. I am happy that you can come out boldly now to face Simon Ekpa in ICC to defend the military image and the repatriation of Nigeria, Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. But before I proceed on that angle, I want to talk some issues based on the military aspect of it. CDS Musa, you are complaining that you are ready now to defend the military, not Nigeria. Remember, you people accuse Simon Ekpa of being a terrorist, and the same AGF in Nigeria, the Attorney General of the Federation Nigeria here, and you people withdraw the statement of what? Him being a terrorist. You have withdrawn. So are you not seeing yourself, ridiculing yourself, and at the same time bringing yourself Nigeria image down? You understand? Because when you say something A, you should stand by that A, and now you people are going back. Okay, you come up again that now you are ready even to tender the document against Simon Ekpa for his what? Extradition. Point of correction, please. Mr. CDF, you don't have the criteria. Nigeria doesn't have it. And why did I say this? Listen to me. There are UN laws and there is what we call the EU law. You understand? Nigeria have made the EU so that they can as well talk to the Finnish land, that is the Finland, based on their extradition. And under their law, their citizens can never be allowed to be tried outside their country. Are you listening to me? Their citizen is not permitted and can never be allowed to be tried outside. And moreover, you people have already withdrawn the case of being a terrorist, saying it was a cyber. You understand? It was a social media something. You understand me? So on what ground now are you coming up with evidence? And how sure or how confident do you have? Or what kind of strong evidence do you have you think you can use to defeat Simon Ekpa in ICC? ICC, International Criminal Court, is not the court of Nigeria whereby you turn things upside down. And in fact, it's just a say until you carry it out. You understand me? So it's against their law. That's number one. Number two, Nigeria did not have that bilateral relationship with Finland. But even as I'm talking to you, my beloved, now currently, Finland doesn't have their distinct base here in Nigeria. Them and Norway, as I'm talking to you. So that relationship is not there. That partnership is not there. Is it now that the partnership will now come? Or the fellowship or the relationship will come because of Simon Ekpa? Congratulations. Now listen again. Simon Ekpa is not a citizen of Nigeria as I'm talking to you. So, and it's not even holding the passport of Nigeria anymore. And let me tell you again, for your information, Simon Ekpa was once a commander of the armed force of the Finland before retired and become one of their political personnel currently now. So do you see that he have met all notification what qualifies him a citizen of Finland that makes Finland not to?
But Pastor, yesterday 2 of Simon Ekpa associates were released. So do you think
4? There are 4.
Yeah.
4.
2 was released yesterday.
Total 4. There are 4. They have been released.
Okay, now 4 have been released. So now
4 have been released.
So do you think,
even as I'm talking to you, Simon Ekpa himself concerning his case is they're already on it.
so
complying on it.
So do you think it shows that Simon Ekpa is innocent of all the charges? Because if 4 of his associates were released, so don't you think there is a victory behind the tunnel?
Of course. Like I said before, Finland is an hero. Finland have a standard. Finland is not. They have their own law, and they are not one. They are not the people that can go against their own personal law. They have their own country law as a sovereign nation, mind you. And there are many things that we play against Nigeria extraditing Simon Ekpa. One, you must be a nation that regard the law.
So
you must be a nation that value life. You must be a nation, you understand me, that respect human rights. And if you watch all these things that value both life, if you watch all these things, in Nigeria, cow is more important than a human being. Nigeria doesn't value life, and they don't value law, and they don't value human rights. The Europeans, the UN, the ICC, they value all these things. You see, all these things that we play against Nigeria and against CDS Musa, if any eventuality comes that he will finally appear in the ICC to start with. You get it now? And let me tell you, for your information again, another thing that we play against Nigeria or playing against CDS Musa and Nigeria too, let me mention this. Every country under the law have rights. The citizens have their rights to do protest.
Okay.
It is their right, and that is the only way to remove president or to correct presidents of a country. Nigeria is not the first country to go on rally or on protest. And moreover, the current president now, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was once part of the people who organized protests during Jonathan regime. There are many people dance in Ojota, dance everywhere in Nigeria when he increased fuel to 120 per liter in order to remove subsidy. Am I right?
Yes, very true.
In this very country and our very watch. The same man now see the price of fuel today. You understand? If people should rise up for protest, he shouldn't be angry. Because what goes around comes around. You understand me? You see all these things, and let me tell you again, those 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 11 years that protested and was arrested and detained for 90 days, no food, which many of them collapsed in the court when they were brought out, when they were taken to the court. Some of them collapsed, they fainted, you understand? And which the first judge stood up. He couldn't handle that case. He stood up and walked away. All these things are playing against Nigeria constitution, and it will play against Nigeria when it comes to International Court of Justice.
All these things are playing against.
Yes, because Oyibos are watching it. Yeah, I could remember somebody like the very dark man. They carried it up, not only him, with the other human rights activists. The thing went viral. And another thing is this. Currently now, I saw, but I can't vividly see the newspaper that carried. I don't know if my brother will remind me. Whereby the third most corrupt country and president, #1 Kenya, and they mention our president. Are you getting it? They mention
Uhuru Kenyatta. That's Kenya president. Uhuru
Kenya
Kenyatta.
president, #1. followed by our Nigerian president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All these things is not giving a good reputation of the country. And the ICC will look into all these things. And let me tell you, see, as I'm talking to you now, Musa is busy pointing at, what is it called? This man in Finland.
Samuel
Ekpa. Yesterday, bomb blast, Abuja. Jigawa people have been murdered in a cold blood. In Zamfara state, as I'm talking to you, about 3 local governments, or more than that, now everybody don't travel. What do I mean by everybody travel? They are scared of their life because some group of terrorists have given them a mandate and amount to pay. Everybody must submit. You understand? 100 million. And it was shared among each families. I remember that was last year, whereby the same Zamfara entered one local government because of his cow that they killed. And now some people pay 30,000, some 10,000. You know, he give them the levies that they must pay. In Nigeria, and Sidious Musa is in Nigeria and this thing is happening his side. Why not him handle that thing? What stops him from handling it? What stops him from, you know, facing it? Then you are pointing on somebody that is very, very far away from Nigeria. That is the person you are accusing. Are you not seeing, or do you think that all these things that we are talking here, that the international bodies are not hearing it, or they are not watching?
Yeah.
Many of them have information, concrete information more than you and I. As I'm talking to you, UK, USA, I was shocked that somebody called me in Germany one certain time. He called me, he was asking, I was like, no, and he said that is true, that they have seen it. Shocked me that is in Nigeria. You understand? So they are more informed than me and you. So I wonder how Sidious Musa feel or believe that he can go to ICC and defend and defeat and come back victoriously.
Pastor, thank you so much for that wonderful
submission
of yours. Thank you so much, sir.
For that wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, someone has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojogun fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Musa Frowns did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of IGBO and that of the Southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now, let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samonekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible. And why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, to the Nigerian government be worried about it. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samonekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? Say a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country, and we know it. I know it too. And African man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ekpa foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria. Just because they feel their brother is still in president. Man, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I'm very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there's a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did. I made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence, and then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post that election that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It should come by 2027. The same thing the Yorubas have been tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the mastermind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop, and that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country. And then the government now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the government is challenging for the exit, you are saying the government is not serious. Yeah, there are claims that the government is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why.
ndị be anyị ekenekwanụ m unu dịka unu si wepụta oge unu ịgekwa ya bụ ife nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa eji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ na Igbo midia bụ ebe anyị si wee na-wetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, ana gbasịta maka nnwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ, ana gbasịta maka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ladies. Dịka ị nụrụ ihe nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ, ka efi were ikwu n'udo nke gị asị gị kwuo, ka efi were ikwu maka na otu aka o ji dịbe njọ ọ ya adịkwanụ mma. Ọkwụ na aghọta ụmụnne m, achọrọ m ka unu tinyere anyị alụ nke unu ife unu chere n'iru akwụkwọ, ikwucha ya bụ ife kapa arụsie ya kwurute ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị daalụ rinne na ụmụnne m kpọmọ na-ege ntị. Anyị na-ekene ndị nnekunu si na-esoyere anyị, esiri ngwa nke mesịa n'ụmụ Igbo.